I'm not gonna play ethno guesser, okay? It's you. I could handle it. You can't handle it. You broadly being chat. You know, there's like 80 countries in Globla where when it comes up, people just type Crungo, and that's just the country name. That's not like the people inside of the country or anything. You're not ready for it. The media landscape is not conducive to this. It's an acerbic, brackish brine pit, man. You're not ready. You've proven you can't handle it, okay? Maybe in negative 20 years we can engage in some interesting content like that.
Is it Crungo or Crungo?
Crungo.
What is that? I keep seeing people in chat type it on both sides.
I think Crungo is like when you got nothing else to add to the conversation. Crungo, I mean, listen, I'm a big believer. I don't know if you feel this way. I'm a big believer that it's good to have a little bit of pushback in chat.
Yeah.
Like I talk about this with the moderator team. About the moderator team. Me and the mods, we disagree on a lot of stuff. They ban people, I unban them. That's mostly how it goes. Sometimes they stay banned if it's like really bad, but usually, I think it's good that we have like multiple views that are getting condensed into one signal, because it means I don't want to be the dictator, because then like what I want to be is a dictator, but then like the rest of the people are like, you suck as a dictator, and I think that creates like a healthy push and pull, right, where things stay better for everybody. But
so Crungo
is mighty close to getting banned. Because it's really bad.
but Crungo, in saying the word Crungo, is bannable in your chat.
No, not yet. But maybe
okay.
like
it's close.
Yeah. Because like I think Crungo is good when used sparingly. It's like truffle oil, right? Like truffle oil in 2014. You'd be like, oh my God, this tastes like truffles. But now you're going to like Five Guys and they're like, do you want truffle oil on the fries? And you're like, please, dude. Like it's already costing me $24 for the burger and fries. How much is this truffle oil going to set me back, right? Like it's overbought right now.
So like I think I experienced. So tell me if this is Crungo. Crungo is someone came over in chat today. And he said, "Hey, do you ever take your explicitive hat off?" And then I said, "Hey, are you new around here?" And he says, "No, I only get you by association from NL."
Wow, that's
but it's also like you're like, okay, so like that could be considered rude, right? But I go, hey, like, do you mean by association meaning like I got like force fed to like a bad hamburger at the lunchroom, or like, hey, like, oh, at the lunchroom today there's ice cream, and hey, I'll take one of those, right? Because it's same. Both. I didn't want to take the negative association, right? So I dug a little deeper, and he goes, already blocked you from my feed, bud. Good day. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'm like, okay, fine. So I looked at who he followed on Twitch. He followed you. He followed
Pine Sauce,
an ASMR streamer that.
Jen Fox, I saw Jen Fox in there,
but then the linchpin is, because I'm a mod on your side, I was able to check his logs on your side, and it was like -2, ego, and I'm like, okay.
Oh no, that's JFlarp, man. A lot of my knowledge of Eastern Africa does come from playing as the Mamluk Empire in EU4. It's interesting. And also Black Hawk Down. Black Hawk Down takes place like right about here, I think. But like in EU4, so like admittedly this is like 650 years ago or something, but Egypt is like down to like there. And then Ethiopia, Abyssinia, right, is like down to here. It's interesting. What's the, and I mean this, I'm trying to come up with the most objectively not Crungo way to explain it. Why is Djibouti its own country? And I don't mean that it doesn't have reason to be. I just mean like, what's the cultural or other relevant separation from its surrounding nations? Port City has outsized influence. That makes sense. It's got a very, strategically important location. What is it for any country? You phrase it like it's moralizing. Well, what is it between Canada and the U.S.? That's what America said in 1812, and then we fought like a war, and, bang, 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 bang. All right, cooler heads prevail, let's draw a line. Like, I got no problem talking about that. So why is it automatically Crungo when you ask it and try to expand your domain of knowledge about another place? Because I like typing Crungo. I can't be mad at you for taking on the flavor of the broth in which you were simmered. Society fucked you, though. Sambal speaks to... Okay, so this is like Italy meets Southeast Asia, which bizarrely is the Netherlands. Because they were... Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing that made sense. Because they were down there doing the... I don't exactly know where they were, okay? But they were mixing like ground meat into rice when they were there. That's all I need to say about that. Nobody's... Do you see what... Listen, I know I'm going off on this. Do you see what the Crungo does? It's like the gay Bob Dylan jokes on the subreddit. It crowds out all the useful discussion that we could be having. We can't have a... I was trying to talk to the librarian. I said, librarian, what's up with the history of the Dutch in Southeast Asia? He tries to type something, and all of a sudden it's Crungo. We're trying to learn here, man. Just get rid of it. Even librarians says if something tilts me and librarian says get rid of it, you know that you're beyond the pale, man. It's gone too far. What if we leave it as like a honeypot so that people know that it's still there, but if they type it, they get automatically timed out for 600 seconds? Because like if we just get rid of the emote, people are just going to type Crungo, and that's going to be even worse. So I think we should leave it and then just automatically. And the best part is, then I can say really Crungo stuff. Because if people try to type Crungo, it's going to get them timed out. So then it's just going to leave chat as people who like 100% agree with the shit that I'm saying. Least Emperor Palpatine laugh in history. Oh man, that could be sick. It would be sick to turn this place into like an echo chamber or whatever. People will really be like, I don't like echo chambers. Then you open up like their Topster and you see Fleet Foxes on there. Buddy, who you trying to kid? That's not echoes, that's harmony. It's call and response, bitch. If that's not an echo, I got a bridge to sell you. Poly point between slash marker. No, I just... Yeah, sure. Give me a second here. You got me. I'm going to be watching the show for a while. Let's update the emote sets. I'll put that on my channel. And then we really need to go... One second. Can I see my own emotes? Because, like, Crungo's got to go, man. It's so bad. Remove that from the channel ASAP. Okay, that seems great. Anything else? I don't know. Nothing else really bothers me that much. It's kind of surprising that I got Funk Champ. I don't know. I guess I got to give some credit to Funky Kong's jorts for that one. Anything... Dude, you know what? People don't use enough of these emotes. Downvote is pretty good, man. Who put downvote here? I respect it. Peppa Talk is pretty good, too. Who added the voices, man? Did I add the voices? Ed Harris with hair. That's a lady's watch. Clock Radio, are you here? Thoughts on this guy's watch? Can I just get your thoughts on it? There's nothing wrong with it. It's just an interesting choice. It's not. It's a Cartier. We can't Crungo anymore. It's so sick, man. It's so sick. I feel so powerful now. You guys lost Crungo rights yesterday when you said I can't make fun of Aquafina. Then I go into your fucking chat history and all you're doing is making fun of Aquafina. Justin's getting me too. Can somebody... I like Justin. We're good friends. We talked even after the stream about stuff. We were having a good laugh. Had lots of time to talk because the cleaner was supposed to come between 1:45 and 2:45 yesterday. Tell me my ass wasn't sitting down at 3:33 waiting for that knock on the door. But I knew it could happen. So I decided I was just going to get work done. If they were late, so be it. At least I didn't just waste my time. But regardless, why is it that it's not okay for me to say everything going to be Irie, but it's okay for Justin to say inshallah? It doesn't make sense to me. That seems hypocritical. Both are fine? Yeah, I know. But why does he think that it's not okay for me to say Bombaclat? Justin's chill like that? I'm chill like that! You're too aggro? I am aggro. I think it is because I'm bald. I think you're right. You're feeding into my preconceived notion of anti-bald bias. Higher percentage of people in agriculture. Fishing is going to be Newfoundland and Labrador. That's a given. Higher population. Give me Morocco, man. I don't know. I just had to pick something. Higher percentage of adults with asthma. Salem, Oregon. Versus Madrid. Yeah, but if I picked Madrid and it was Morocco, you would have Crungoed me. So you see what Crungo has done? Crungo has now made me pick not Madrid, because Madrid is what you would Crungo. That's what you've done. Crungo got a gravity assist on that one. Sorry, it is what it is. I see what you're saying. Yeah, man. I'm not saying because of woke. I'm saying because of Crungo. Is there a way to force chat to to refresh so they don't have Crungo anymore? I removed it, but it was 91% correct. Okay, and this one was 21% correct, and I got it right. So we're even, bro. Explain the difference between woke and Crungo. Crungo is an instrument of the woke. And sometimes there's good Crungos. But then sometimes there's false positive Crungos. So it became overused, you know? When you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail, is what I'm trying to say. When you're a Crungo poster, you're always looking for stuff to post Crungo for, which harshes the vibes. Because you can't talk about anything. You're about to talk about like Ziggy Stardust, then all of a sudden they're talking about some shit that David Bowie did in like 1958. And you're like, okay, man, but like, what do you... It's a great album. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't think that when we're criticizing or speaking about a piece of art, we should necessarily have to start it with an absolute biography of the artist every single time you say that you like Suffragette City or something like that. Okay? I don't think that serves anybody except us having a woke off, which I would probably win, to be honest with you. Not against you, but against the average individual, like in public, for sure, man. And some chatters. There's probably like some Kanye fans in chat, if I had to guess. Mods, everyone who posted COT, you know what? I'll close my eyes. Whatever happens, happens. I swear to God, I closed my eyes, and in my head, I heard someone go, not with my ears, but with my brain, I heard someone go, ah! And the most fucked up part is that I smiled. And I don't know what that says about me, but it says something. It says something. And now they're screaming and they're T-spinning and I'm like rotating them in my mind. And then I'm making them elevate, like I'm moving their position higher on the Y-axis, and they're going, ah!